This is Andy Parwal for Boxing Social, and I'm delighted to be joined by IBF World Featherweight Champion Josh Warrington. Josh, we've just had your announcement press conference for your mandatory title defence against Kid Galahad. But before we come on to that, how are you doing?
Very well, good. Been busy, ticking over. We've got the fight announced and got the date out there, so it's always good to do that. And something to work towards now.
Talk to me about the fight. You know, you've fought Lee Selby where you was the underdog and he was your first world title fight, so you've got the push and that motivation there. Then you fought Carl Frampton, who you was seen as the underdog, but Carl was another massive name that you was going in with, and now you're fighting mandatory, which I know you didn't necessarily want to have because you wanted those unification fights. How do you find the same motivation for Kid Galahad that you had for those two previous bouts?
I've set my goal on unifying the division, and I'm on the road to unification. The way that gets to the top of the tree is by beating Ospo in front of me. He stood in front of me, simple as that. I've got to fucking take care of business. Not only that, the guy's a tool, and we can't run people like that in sport. So I've been given the task of giving him an hiding, and I'll take that with both hands and do so.
Is that the thing for you because of his past and what was brought up today with the drugs and that? Like you kind of feel like you want to teach him a lesson, if that's the word or the phrase to use?
It's one of the many things, his arrogance, the way that he conducts himself. I mean, after the last fight, fucking hell, man, he was just like, I just had a right old tear up with Carl, and he's fucking trying to get in the ring, make it about him. It's his ways and means of conducting yourself, and he goes about it the wrong way in my book.
For Kid Galahad as a boxer, what do you see in him that he might present that you may not have had to face previously?
I don't think he brings anything differently. I don't think, certainly strength, fitness, speed, even people say, oh, he's awkward, oh, he can move, oh, he's a dirty fighter. So fucking what, you know what I mean? It might be awkward to a Latvian taxi driver who's boxed, but I don't think he's awkward. I don't think he's awkward whatsoever. Do whatever all the moving he wants, I'll get him. If he wants to come and take the fight to me, I'll get him. If he wants to stand toe to toe, he's going to come off second best in every department.
They mentioned a lot of Dominic Ingle and Kid Galahad that they know you've got a great engine. It seems to be, or I don't want to really make that assumption, but they may be looking at that as your best trait. Do you think that's the only thing that they consider you to have, that you could only bring that they haven't faced previously?
I hope so. I hope so. I think I'm quite deceptive with a lot of stuff that I do. The things, the movement, my boxing brain and ability. I think it's deceptive and people don't really look into it. So, I hope so. That would be an easy night otherwise.
What did you make of Dominic Ingle on the stage? A lot of abuse sent towards him more so than Kid Galahad or yourself.
He had it fucking coming, didn't he? You just stand there talking shit, then it's going to happen like that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's me and Galahad who should have been talking. I didn't even have to really say, oh well, if he's not going to talk, then I won't talk. And let my dad just talk for me. He did a better job, to be honest. But yeah, he does. Yeah, like a bell end, and you're going to get treated like a bell end. That's why the fans give him a lot of stick.
Get your dad and Dominic on the undercard?
Yeah, fucking hell, dad giving me an hiding. Headbutt first round, fuck it off.
I have to ask about the drugs charge which was put against Kid Galahad a few years ago. In your opinion, if you was in charge of the bans that could be given out to anybody who was found to have an illegal substance in their system, what would it be?
Ban for life. Simple as that.
Is there any concern on your behalf for this fight that something may creep up again?
Possibly. I'm just hoping that UK, AD and VADA will do the job, make sure that they're constantly checking up on him. And do I believe that he's going to be true to his word? No, not really. He's a lying bastard, but that's where he is.
He was asked in the presser by one of the press if he had any remorse towards the situation, and he said no. Did that surprise you that he said that?
No, none whatsoever, because I've said that myself. I've said he had no remorse. It's there in the open. He doesn't give a fuck what he's done. He's arrogant.
So you can't go into fight night. In terms of a round-by-round analysis, how do you see it progressing? Do you feel like you've just got to get the stoppage to announce yourself even more so onto the world stage?
No, I've just got to beat him. I've just got to beat him and beat him hard, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be round by round analysis, but I say it's got to be, just get in there and give me it basically. Whether I outbox him, outwork him, outfight him, outstrength him anyway, but I'll be fully focused, fully prepared, and he'll know about it on June 15th.
So talk to me about future possible opponents. If you had your choice of Leo Santa Cruz, Oscar Valdez or Gary Russell Jr., which one would you ideally like to have?
The first one you said, the first one, I'd love to go in straight in with Leo Santa Cruz. So hopefully get through this one, and then Santa Cruz is after. Year of the unification.
And a couple of things before I let you shoot off. We've just seen Carl Frampton sign his co-promotional deal with Bob Arum and Top Rank. Are you surprised that Carl's making his return?
Guy's still hungry. He said that he had the best camp in his last fight, so happy days, and I hope he does go on and win a world title, and then that made my win look even better, and then hopefully get I'd give him a rematch. We had a fucking right fight on the first time. I'd give him a rematch 100%. You know, he's and if he wins another title, then unification fight. But let me go to Vegas first.
And finally, at the back end of your win over Carl Frampton, when I interviewed you in your dressing room, you said you always get the rubbish thumbnails where you get to make it look not in your best light. So you want to leave us a smile or something for the camera? Cheers, Josh. Thank you.